What's up, everybody? FuZe Illusions here, captain of competitive Call of Duty Team FuZe, and today I am bringing you 3v3 Search and Destroy gameplay on Bootleg. I don't put up an amazing score. I put up like 8. I think my score is 8-3, leading the team. But there were a lot of clutches involved from me and my teammates. I'm sorry for this first round. I get pretty zoned out, so I was like talking on the phone in this first round. So I eventually just start running like literally everywhere. But I do win the round. But that's not what I want to talk about. I wanted to sit down and do a commentary because I noticed a tweet on my gaming Twitter from Obey Jules, and the tweet says, word for word, "A team without commitment is a team that will fail." And I felt like that would make a great commentary topic, and that is something that I feel like needs to be addressed amongst amateur teams in the Call of Duty competitive community. A little history on Team FuZe. We've been around since the current roster has been around since the middle of Black Ops season. Myself and Phobia have always been on it. Antoine joined, and I want to say a little bit after the beginning of Black Ops, and Divine joined halfway through Black Ops and towards the end. We had other teammates that were dropped, several other teammates that have been dropped, that have been added and dropped, that have been part of Team FuZe, but not really part of the starting competitive roster. The competitive roster has really always been myself, Phobia, Antoine, and Divine. Some of you might know at the beginning of MW3, due to time conflicts, Divine was dropped, and he was dropped for a good deal of the MW3 season, but he's back with us now for the rest of it, and we plan on keeping him on the roster for the next Call of Duty for Black Ops 2, and we're going to see where it goes from there. But a team without commitment is a team that will fail, and that's something that is absolutely true on every standard, whether it be Call of Duty, which is what I want to address, but any kind of sport. Your team has to be committed to what they do. The reason we've gone through so many not starting roster teammates, but the reason we've gone through a bunch of other teammates that have been like additions to the team, that have just been part of Team FuZe as a whole, not really part of the competitive team. I mean, part of the competitive team, but part of Team FuZe as a whole, is they're not committed. And in the competitive Call of Duty, if your teammates have to want to win and have to want to become better and make not themselves successful but the team successful as much as you, and that's something that my team takes very seriously, and yeah, it's just something we take really seriously, and it's something that everyone needs to take seriously. Your team has to want to scrim. Your team has to want to run matches as well. But they have to know that they have to practice and get better, and they have to be ready and warmed up for matches and for tournaments before they can actually really jump in and just play. Your teammates have to be able to take a loss. That is something that is the main reason teams burn through teammates, and that is one of the reasons we burn through teammates. Is we'd have a decent night, we go 5-1 on a night in game battles matches, and that one loss caused that guy to sketch and to want to leave the team, and that is something that you can't have happen. Your team needs to be committed. They have to stick with you through your slumps, through your losses, and want to get better, not as an individual but as a team as well. And it's something you don't see very often anymore. You will see, I honestly, in my opinion, I think the professional Call of Duty community as it is today, not the amateur community, but the professional community consisting of pro teams like Envious, Optic, Fear, the major known teams, Leverage, teams like that. I think it's an embarrassment. And I'm going to use Team Fear as an example, but the way their players are treated and the way they burn through players is disgraceful to to a community, and as professionals, they should be setting an example for the amateurs, especially if they want to stick around as a team. I used to have loads of respect for Fear, and it's honestly all gone after all the problems they've had with FuZe and after all the teammates they've gone through. I think they've gone through 2 or 3 teammates in the past month and a half, and that's embarrassing. Teams like that shouldn't be able to call themselves pro teams. And another thing that you don't see amongst the pro community is you don't see the hard work as much anymore. You'll see the hard work. I think in my opinion, the hardest working team that is a known professional team, widely known professional team, would be Envious and Optic. The Eon teams seem to work harder and seem to commit and stick with the roster more than anyone. I mean, Envy's rosters changed around, Optic's rosters changed around a little bit, but nothing drastic like what Fear's been going through, and that is the reason those two teams right there, in my opinion, are the 2 best professional teams to beat. They are the teams to beat in MW3, and they were the teams to beat in Black Ops. Envy never won an event, but when you play second in 4 or 5 events, obviously you're proving yourself as a top team. Fortunately, I did not win an event. Optic won 2 events, won COD XP, and they did it with a roster that they've been sticking around with pretty much since day one, with just very few changes. And that's a major thing. Your team, you need to commit to your team, and your team needs to commit to you. And that's something that we've done and we've taken really seriously, and I feel like that's what's contributed to a lot of our success as a team. But the game's wrapping up. It's the last round of Search and Destroy. You're going to see a nice little clutch from Antoine here in a minute, I think it's from Antoine. But I finally got off my lazy ass and did something that needed to be done for quite a while, and that is make a team Twitter. It's something I've always had in the back of my mind. I've just never cared to do. I was hoping I'd never actually really have to do it, but I did it, and you guys should follow that shit. The team Twitter is at Team FuZe Pro. There will be a link in the description to the team Twitter as well as my teammates' Twitter. And yeah, follow that. Follow. I think this is the last round. Yeah. Follow my live stream, and yeah, follow my live stream at twitch.tv/FuZe_illusions, and follow us all on Twitter at Team FuZe Pro, at FuZe Illusions, at FuZephobia, at Antoine Asian, and at Divine Ownage. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and leave a subscribe, and yeah, that's really all I've got for you. So I'm gonna cut out now. This is 4th of July, so make sure you have a happy 4th of July. And that's all I've got for you. So subscribe, thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, and shove it all up your asshole. And have a very good night.